Hello, early birds. This is Chris in the morning. We'll be starting here in just a few minutes. Get comfy. The way this works is we all get together in a Spotify jam and build a playlist together. I'll be looking for requests in the YouTube chat and adding them as we go. Don't worry if you're not a Spotify user, just follow along on whichever platform you use for music, whether it's Deezer or Bebo or Amazon Prime, a separate YouTube tab, 2 plastic cups connected with string, whatever it is. You'll always be able to see what we're listening to above my head. You'll be able to see what we have queued up next, and roughly where I am in the song, so you can stay in sync. And we have one rule here on Chris in the Morning, that's if you super chat with the song request, we have to play the song, and it gets bumped right to the top of the list. You can also become a member of the channel for bonus members-only streams, priority chat, and an extra request every month. That is indeed how it works. Thank the heavens for that button. I'm going to be right with you. Hello. It worked. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chris in the Morning, YouTube's #1, YouTube's absolute top tippity top favorite music sharing show, hosted by me, Christopher Bingham. You just heard, if you're in the jam already, or if you're listening on Discord, you just heard Canada, a track called The Ways. That is from their brand new album. Let me bring it up for you here. Their 2025 album. It's called The Fire That's Tearing Through Our Home. It's 12 tracks of kind of stonery, proggy rock, and it's really, really pretty cool. We got a bunch of stuff queued up for you, including some requests that came in over Instagram just before the show from Run and Lacey. How's everybody doing? How's your week going? I'm in better spirits today, if you could tell. No tech issues so far. Huzzah! And we're going to listen to one of my favorite songs of the whole year. This is Bill Murray, Straight Through You. I don't want to jinx it, but everything's working. Listen for that sax. It's coming. They're going to tease you first. They're going to tease you. What's up, James? Hey, nice to see you. It does look like usernames are going to be a bit screwed for a while. But at least I know roughly who everybody is. Oh! That drop.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It really is. I'm going to say hi to people in the chat. Then we're going to get our first vibe check going. I'm going to explain the rules as well at some point for anybody who's just joining us for the first time. Hey, TomScar82901. Welcome to the stream. James is here, I believe. I'm going to have to get used to all these new usernames. Oral is here, who I think that's James, and I think you just changed your username. We've got Run, who's changed theirs back. Thank you so much. Alice is here, who might be Lacey. It's all topsy-turvy here in YouTube Live World, but I appreciate you all being here. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Say hi. Tell me how your weekend's going. Your weekend? How your week is going. It's Thursday. I'm completely losing track. It's Christmas time.
I'm a flibber to gibbet.
I told you I was a flibber to gibbet.
Week is going great, says Tom. That track. Once again, we're testing out something new this week. We've got Discord. We've got Shoutbird in Discord, who is mirroring my music stream. So if you're not a Spotify subscriber, you can hop over to the Discord and run them back side by side. I've had mixed reports so far about the quality. Some people experiencing it, having a totally fine time. Other people finding it to be crunchy and bad and a poor experience. If you're doing it in Discord, do let me know. Give me feedback. We're testing out a few different things. Ooh, that was Bill Murray feat Arizona, the one and only, Straight Through You, one of my all-time top tracks. It really rocketed up to be one of my favorite songs of all time this year. And while we get going, this is Deltron 3030 with Time Keeps on Slipping. We've got new animations, by the way. You've seen one of them already, welcoming you to the stream. Ugh. I got fluff in my mouth. We got all new animations, kind of. I recycled the sounds. I used the same sounds because I like them. But I updated all the animations, which you will see. We've got first donation of the stream. We've got vibe check. We've got requests, please. And we have the top secret one that most people don't see very often because I'm too smart for them. I'm too fast. And I can't be got, except sometimes I can. Hey, Coop. Welcome to the stream. Love the new layout, says Coop. Hope everyone's having a great week. I finished my finals for the semester and I'll be cracking down on animating for some of my videos. Very cool. Run says, week is getting better by just coming back from a mini holiday. So cool. Tom's having a good week too. If you need the jam, if you're still a Spotify subscriber, here's the jam link. You can also scan the QR code, which is on your screen if the resolution is up to it on YouTube. And for anyone who is new here, this is how it works. The way this works is we all get together in a Spotify jam and build a playlist together. I'll be looking for requests in the YouTube chat and adding them as we go. Don't worry if you're not a Spotify user. Just follow along on whichever platform you use for music, whether it's Deezer or Bebo or Amazon Prime, a separate YouTube tab, 2 plastic cups connected with string, whatever it is. You'll always be able to see what we're listening to above my head. You'll be able to see what we have queued up next and roughly where I am in the song so you can stay in sync. I don't know where to point now. We have one rule here on Chris in the Morning. That's if you super chat with the song request, we have to play the song. We do. And it gets bumped right to the top of the list. You can also become a member of the channel for bonus members-only streams, priority chat, and an extra request every month. I think that sound clip might be quieter than my speaking voice now. I might have to fix that. Is it significantly quieter than me coming through the microphone? Because that is not ideal. That's not, the goal is for it to be the same level. Let's get our first vibe check ready. We're going to do a tight 2-hour, we're aiming for a tight 2-hour show today because between you and me, I didn't sleep. I was up all night. I ate something funny. I was up with reflux. And I did not get enough Z's. So we're going to keep it to 2 hours today. A nice clean 2 hours, a tidy show. Couple of vibe checks. And if you want to support the show, that's 1-800-snackypoo.com. 1-800-snackypoo.com to purchase your snacky poos. And you can redeem them in the chat at any point. Who's got the most right now? I had to update Runs. I'm so sorry. A formal apology to Run. I had not updated. Run purchased 10 snackies over Thanksgiving while I was away in New York. And I neglected to update it when I came back, but that has been fixed. They've got 11 in the bank. Tying with Snacky Poo, but I think in the lead right now is James. Think of bingo this Kringo. Purchase a Snacky Poo. 1-800-snackypoo.com. Okay, gang. While we sit back and experience the absolute enormity of this song by Charlie XCX and John Cale for the upcoming movie, which movie is it? It's from a movie that's coming out soon, and it's extremely good. While we experience this, I'm going to throw our first vibe check in the chat. Dropping that now. Go ahead and cast your votes. Where's the animation? Here it is. Boom! Yeah! It's working, gang. Everything's working. Go ahead and cast your votes in the vibe check. Then we're going to get our first round of requests. And as always, supers and snacky poos get first priority. They get bumped to the top of the list. I'm turning this up a little bit in my headphones. I gotta get this in my cans. Oh! Fuck! Incredible noise. Wuthering Heights. We gotta wait until February next year. These countdowns are getting out of hand. We've got a tie. We've got a tie. Oh no, we don't have a tie. Restless and Reckless. Looks like that's the winner, gang. That was Charlie XCX was featuring John Cale. This is Elijah, another favorite from this year for me. My top movie of the year, if you follow me on the other channel. I made a little short about it. This movie, this soundtrack deserves the attention it has gotten. I hope it wins lots of awards in the new year. It's Elijah from the Sinners soundtrack. Up next, Dr. Dog, requested by Lacey, and Playboy Man Baby, requested by Run. Thank you so much. And the results of our poll are in. The first vibe of the evening is Restless and Reckless. Restless and Reckless, everybody. Where's my animation? Here it is. Go ahead and drop your requests in the chat starting now. Don't be afraid to request more than one song. Tell us a little bit about it if you don't think that we'll know who they are and why you picked them. It's always nice to learn, and I'm going to pick a few of my own as well. Drop those in the chat now. Tom, you can do better than that. My mic stand's broken. Hang on. Oh, here we go. There we go. Yeah, you can do better than that. Come on. Get more reckless. Get more crazy. Maybe some Maximum the Hormone? What do you think? Maybe some Snarky Puppy? Get a bit wonky, get a bit jazzy? Hey! Shout out, continue the run, celebrating being a paid up member of the channel for 5 months. A member of the Cool Blog channel, thank you so much. Requesting Power Man 5000 Devil Inside. We're going to queue that up and we're going to bump it right to the top of the first vibe. Thank you so much, which puts it there. Thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you for being a member. James is on a hunt. While he's hunting, this is Dr. Dog with Where'd All the Time Go? This was requested over Instagram before the show by Lacey. Thank you. Oh, Gizzard. I wanted to play some King Giz, but they're not on Spotify anymore. Good for them. Good for them. Boycott Spotify, everybody. 2026 is the year that Chris in the Morning community gets off this platform, just like King Giz. And we've had a super in from Continue the Run as well. Thank you so much. The Antword. Fatty Boom Boom. Solid choice. Thank you. We're going to bump that right to the top of the list after your other one. Bam. Hell yeah, we're almost up to an hour on the playlist. Great choices so far, gang. Keep them coming. We got room for maybe 1 or 2 more. I'm going to have a look through my library. Ooh, you know what? I just had a brainwave. Tom asks, does anybody know what to do when you have a sore throat? Hey, you're asking the wrong man. When I finally figure it out, I'll let you know. I've had a sore throat for 7 years. That was Where'd All the Time Go by Dr. Dog. Up next, Ham Hammer by Playboy Man Baby, a series of words I really enjoy saying. I'm going to say it again. Ham Hammer by Playboy Man Baby.
I'm a flibbertigibbet.
I told you I was a flibbertigibbet.
Words to live by, I think. Gang, let me tell ya. Let me tell ya, I've been on a bit of a journey this week with my next video, which will be out tomorrow on the other channel. I watched the wildest thing that I've watched all year, and I'm going to tell you about it in the video. It's going to be a great video. It's a nice little video, 10-minute thing. But wow. The depth, I didn't realize the depths that I would reach covering Nightmare Before Christmas. I thought, you know, hey, there's, you know, Tim Burton, Disney, there's interesting stuff there. Oh. There's so much more that I had not anticipated. I got a new video coming out tomorrow on the other channel, a new video essay. And 2 more streams, 2 more Chris in the Morning streams before Christmas. Where's the schedule for that? I shared it in Discord. The next 2 streams are this Sunday the 14th, starting at 5 p.m. UK time, and next Wednesday the 17th, which will be a Christmas holiday special, kicking off at 4 p.m. regular time. We'll probably go extra long on that one if there's a decent crowd, and I'll wear like a Christmas hat, and we'll listen to some Christmas beats. So stick around. This Sunday, next Wednesday, the last 2 Chris in the Mornings of the year. And we got a Snacky Poo request in from James. Thank you so much. Spending the first of many Snacky Poos. Can I get My Darling Dopamine by Days and Days? Pretty please. Pretty please. Pretty please. Well, since you asked so nicely, of course. But even if you asked not nicely, I would have to do it, because them's the rules. We're going to bump that up to here. Bam. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. And while you wait, this is Devil Inside by Powerman. Powerman 5000, this goes out to Continue the Run, member of the channel, longtime supporter. Thank you so much. What are you doing for Christmas, Chris? Asks Tom. Are you spending time with your family or friends? A little bit of both. A little bit of both, actually. I'm hosting Christmas. I'm hosting family Christmas for the first time ever. Yes, that's right. My family, my very, very small little Bingham family, are going to come to my home, and I'm going to cook for them and have a little baby Christmas tree, and we're going to exchange presents and drink some wine and watch a movie, and it's going to be fantastic. That's actually happening on Christmas Eve, if you can believe it. Christmas Day, Christmas morning, I will kick my parents to the curb. They're going to go on their merry way back up to Scotland, and where they live now. And I got the day to myself. The second that door closes, let me tell you, the second that door closes on Christmas Day, pajamas, whoosh, it's going to be like when people rip Velcro clothes off themselves in the theater. Whoosh, pajamas, hot water bottle, snacks, leftovers, and a stack of movies. That's my fucking Christmas, sipping Baileys with my hot water bottle, watching movies on my own. That's the rest of my Christmas Day. Then, Boxing Day, or perhaps the 27th, I'm not sure yet. I'm going to go into town with Mandy, with my old friend Mandy, and we are going to walk around town and get ourselves a hot chocolate and look in the shop windows, you know, and have a nice lunch. And it's going to be cute because I've lived here for 5 years. I've lived in London since graduating in 2012. And I've never spent the Christmas period, this period of time in the calendar, I've never spent it in London. This is Fatty Boom Boom by D. Antwoord. This goes out to Run as well. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Thank you for being the first supporter of the episode today. I appreciate it. Triggering one of my lovely new animations. Unsettling as always. Can you explain Boxing Day, says Run. I don't know why it is called that. I can't remember. I probably have known in the past. I can't remember why it's called Boxing Day. It's just the day after Christmas. Let me look it up. Boxing Day, also known as Offering Day, is a holiday celebrated after Christmas Day, occurring on the second day of Christmas, which, remember, there's 12 of them. The second day of Christmastide, 26th of December. Boxing Day was once a day to donate gifts to those in need, but it has evolved to become a part of the Christmas festivities. Which is a nice way of saying we forgot the point of it, and now it's about shopping. That's why I celebrated a traditional Christmas, watching Christmas movies in my underpants, just as Christ our Lord did. We got a bunch of people joining the chat. Say hi if you're here. If you're new here especially, introduce yourself and join the jam if you need to, if you're a Spotify subscriber, and if you're not, open up Discord, head on over to listen to the beautiful dulcet tones of Shoutbird. The only thing we don't abide here on Chris in the Morning is not listening to music while on my stream. That's for pervs. That's for straight up perverts. And are you one of those? I don't think so. Not on Christmas. Let's take original Boxing Day back, says Run. I agree. I mean, let's donate some things. I don't think any of the charity shops on my street are going to be open, though. There's something a little icky about running around London looking for somebody less fortunate to give my old shit to. But we'll think about it. I had a really nice conversation actually last night. I had a Christmas dinner with with Mandy and her husband Phil and an old friend of ours, Sean. And we talked a lot about politics and about the state of the world and about technology and all sorts of stuff. And it did make me quite inspired in the new year to try and carve out a bit more time for charitable work. I want to do my part. I want to do something to help the world be a little bit nicer. I've been so focused on myself this year, which I've needed to do, you know, it's been necessary. But I want to find a way to help in the new year. This is My Darling Dopamine by Days and Days. Super chat requested by James. Thank you so much. And he's got another one in for us. He's on fire. Spending a second of his many, many snacky poos. Thank you so much. You bark. You bark. Gotta run by Apache. Or is it Apache? Did we settle this? From the album Renaissance, released in 2020. Thank you so much. We're going to bump that up. I do want to hear Fallout. I want to hear Fall of Troy. So I'm going to be selfish and I'm going to put it there. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Apache. Sure. Whatever you say. One of the biggest causes that I care about, that is most salient and important to me, given my interests, is media literacy. I really care about it. I really care about it spreading like appropriate education about media literacy, and I think it's more and more important every day. And we don't even need to get into it. Those two little letters that everybody keeps saying, I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of hearing those two little letters next to each other every day from every person doing anything, but especially in the age of those two little letters. We really need more clarity and we need more like understanding. We need to be teaching media literacy in schools. That's not going to happen overnight. But something I'd quite like to do next year is maybe dedicate some of my processing power to doing that, to educating about media and, you know, being able to tell what's real and what's not, and how the economy of the internet works, and, you know, why, you know, understanding what trust means in the digital age. I would like to do some of that maybe in the new year. Maybe like 5 of my videos. If I make, you know, 45 videos next year, maybe 5 of them are like a little side project about media literacy. This is The Fall of Troy. Oh, it's a little quiet, but it's fucking good. Here's some reckless chaos for you. What's up, Generic? Welcome to the stream. That tempo change. One of the all-time great kind of speedy, proggy guitar post-punk albums. This is Doppelganger by The Fall of Troy, originally released in 2005. And they never really got over it. It's incredible. Generic says, it still amazes me that Fall of Troy was only 3 people. I didn't know that. I admit I've been listening to this album since 2005. I've never once thought about who made it or why. It just turned up in my life one day. Let's get another vibe check ready. What do you say? Okay, gang, I've got 3 all new vibe options for you. These ones are a bit weirder. We started simple. We kept it simple. And now we're getting a little bit strange with it. Dropping the poll in the chat. Now go ahead and cast your votes. Hey Harvey Poo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Do you like my little animations? I made them just for you. I made them for you. Peace out, Tom. Thank you for coming to the stream. Stay safe out there. Remember that even people you know and trust can be furries. Statistically, it's someone you know. That was Fall of Troy with I Just Got This Symphony Going, track 1, side 1, track 1 of Doppelganger. This up next is Ubok, Gotta Run by Apache. Super chat requested by James, thank you so much. Holder of the Snacky Poos. Tied with Harvey now. Ooh. I don't know this at all. But it claims to be from an album called Renaissance 2020, which I am saving. I was on the fence, and then that sound happened. Oh. Fuck.
Oh, that's brilliant. Well
Chris
done,
was my
Bing.
pokey.
Wow. You know what? What am I craving? I'm craving something. I know what it is. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's a stream favorite. But I need it. I know it's cliche. We've listened to it 100 times. But I need it. Yes, also Harvey, thank you. I crave your snacky poos. 1-800-snackypoo.com. That's 1-800-snackypoo.com if you'd like to support the stream. Helps out immensely, and it's better than super chatting. Takes a couple extra clicks, and it makes you feel real good. It gets your name on the screen. Starting in the new year, I think I'm going to find ways to like thank the people in the ledger as well. I'm going to be incorporating your names in stuff. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I want to change up the format a little bit and show you guys find new ways to show my gratitude to you guys. Oh. Deeply reckless. That was Apache. Up next, Roots Maneuver. Don't know how this one popped into my head, but it's wonky as fuck. It's so wobbly. It's a old classic, noughties British classic. 2001. Run Come Save Me. Bitter. I'll give you a couple more minutes to cast your votes, everybody. I see more people in the chat than I do votes. Somebody's being lazy.
Chris is my pokey. He's my pokey wokey.
How is my sweet little Chrissy Poo today? Sleep deprived. But actually in a surprisingly good mood. I was like right up until going live. And I mean right up until going live. I was in a very foul mood. I was grumpy. Because I didn't sleep last night. And my throat hurts. But the second the camera came on, I don't know, something about it. Something about you guys. Brightened my day. Aww, he's so lovely.
I'm a flibbertigibbet.
I told you I was a flibbertigibbet.
I'm a flibbertigibbet.
I told you I was a flibbertigibbet.
Harvey says I lost track of time and accidentally stayed up until like 6 a.m. so I woke up an hour ago. Bro. My body clock's a bit messed up since New York, but you've got a problem. Look after yourself. In the new year, my plan, right? My plan is I'm going to get one of those, like, I'm going to get, like, some standees, and I'm going to get, like, one of those zigzaggy accordion-style, like, room dividers or something, and I'm going to, like, I'm going to decorate it. It's going to be cute. I'm also going to get a new softbox when I can afford it, and it's going to be real nice. The office is not, it's not going to be, like, storage and my, like, gym equipment and shit in the background. It's going to be, like, pretty again. It's just so wobbly. It's so wobbly! Gym workout stream? Never. No, never ever. Never ever. In fact, that's the day that you're allowed to take me out to pasture and put one of those metal rods through my head like they do with cattle. Up next, Where's Your Head At? Another supreme blast from the past from Basement Jaxx, followed by Jamiroquai. I think it was the Jamiroquai request. The Jamiroquai request is the thing that set me off, and I had to do Roots Maneuver, Basement Jaxx, and kind of work up to it. So enjoy. We're also going to call the poll. Oh my god. An incredible track. Also, if you have never seen the music video for this, it's gold. Go watch it in your own time. And we have our results in from the second vibe check of the evening. The overwhelming support is for Soundtrack Bing's Sleep Paralysis. Yes, that's right. The new vibe is Soundtrack Bing's Sleep Paralysis. Go ahead and cast your, drop your requests, in the chat. Starting now. Don't be afraid to request more than one thing. And maybe tell us a little bit about it if it's obscure. Drop your requests in the chat now. I'm going to pick a few and queue them up. And I'm also going to think about how I would respond to that prompt. Because it's a weird one. Ooh! You're listening to Chris in the Morning, hosted by me, Christopher Bingham. Thank you so much for being here. Coming up on 1 hour, almost the halfway point of today's tight little 2-hour stream. Chris in the Morning, 1-800-SnackyPoo.com if you want to support the stream. I got my emails open, just in case. Which is such a pain in the ass, actually. Frankly, I gotta figure out a better system for this, because 4:30 to 5 p.m. is when every single business sends their automated marketing emails. That's when they do it. That's the time that they all click send. So I'm keeping one eye on my emails, and it's all just like AliExpress trying to sell me shit, and like some company I bought a thing from once 100 years ago. I do need a secretary, Harvey. A right-hand man. Or perhaps a left-hand man. That's the dream. God, imagine if CITM was so successful that I could have another person here working with me. Imagine that. Imagine what a brave and unstoppable force we would become. That's what you're supporting when you go to 1-800-SnackyPoo.com. Thank you so much. Oh!
Oh, that's brilliant.
Annie, I'm a hawk.
Annie, I'm a hawk! Chris is my pokey. He's my pokey wokey.
Drop those requests, by the way. I'm not seeing any in the chat. Have I stumped you? Is it perhaps, is the vibe too, weird? That it happens. It has been known to happen. You got it when you vote these things, though. Like, I blame you, because when you vote on these things, you should try it. You should maybe have one in your mind already before you vote. And we got another Snacky Poo in. Thank you to James for super requesting, after the vibe changed, says James, Collapsing Like Clouds into Smoke by Blood Cultures. That's a good one. Did we listen to that a couple of weeks ago? We listened to something by Blood Cultures recently. I recognize the name. Here we go. There we go. Keep them coming, guys. That was Basement Jaxx with Where's Your Head At? And this is Deeper Underground. Jamiroquai. I'm a little confused and a little worried that the track I just added to the playlist is grey. It is on Spotify. I'm not sure what that means, but we'll find out. It should be. I mean, I can play it. It seems to be. If it was unavailable in my country, it wouldn't turn up in the search at all, as far as I understand. But maybe it's unavailable in Robin's country, who is also in the jam. Street Horsing is back. This album wasn't available on streamers for quite some time. But it's back. This is one of my all-time favorite albums, guys. 2008's Street Horsing by Fuck Buttons. Don't judge it until you've sat in a dark room and listened to the whole thing with your eyes closed. I'm going to cue up Sweet Love for Planet Earth. They all bleed together. It's a very much a gapless, like, soundscape. So I really don't know where to go, but we'll just play the first track. See how it goes. See what you guys think of it. Coming up on Chris in the Morning this evening, we got Forward Russia with 13, Stromae, Blood Cultures, at least for some people, Maximum, The Hormone, Infinity Frequencies, and Fuck Buttons. All that and more on this pre-Christmas episode of Chris in the Morning. Thank you so much. 1-800-SnackyPoo.com. Shout out to my users as well. Thank you to all my members. Shout out everybody in the ledger right now. Sarah, Neon, Stealth, Lauren, Robin, Piefish, Harvey Poo, Els, Ted, James, Olivia, Tori, Pizza Mansa, Foozy, Run, Emily, Giselle, Sammy, and Jackie. That is the most people we've had in the ledger ever. It keeps growing, and I keep having to make the font smaller, which is great. Thank you so much for the support. A lot of big plans for 2026. Stick around. I got an itchy nose. I'm headcanoning that the orange monster isn't holding a list. That's just his body. I like that idea. They need names, by the way. In 2026, we're going to name all of the little creatures, all the little mascots of Chris in the Morning. This is Forward Russia, and we've had another priority request in from James. Thank you so much. Burning through his snacky poos just like he said he would. I know I'm beating this album into the ground this year, but can we get Bounce House by Jelly Haha for your sleep paralysis? You absolutely can. If you've never heard Forward Russia, by the way, this fucking album will melt your face. Very much a Marmite vocal. You're gonna love him or hate him. The album is called Give Me a Wall, 2006. Porb Gerben Squaz. I hadn't even thought of that. Well, there's also the waiting room guy as well, so we need 4 names. And I might make more to be, you know, there might be more of them. You never know. I was going to make one for the little animations, but I didn't have enough time today. Harvey, I'm actually going to need you to increase the frequency with which that you remind everyone that it's Chrissy Poo time. I don't think you're doing it respectfully. I don't think you're reminding people often enough. Maybe you could set like a 2-minute timer on your phone and just kind of on repeat. I think that would be really good. I always try to inject a little bit of lore in everything I do. Chris in the Morning is no different. Remember Harold? Did anybody ever pick up on the fact that I had a fictional helper? I don't even know why. I just started saying that I was being helped by a guy called Harold in CITM Classic. I don't know where I was going with it. It's just an instinct of mine to always add a bit of like unreality to anything I'm doing. Harold's still there. We've left him in limbo because we haven't made a classic one in a while. When I was a wee student, I tweeted, this album is really like, all the lyrics are very like surrealist poetry. It's all about like, when you do dissect it, it's all kind of about relationships and stuff. I tweeted like a complete loser. I once tweeted at the band asking what it was all about because it was nonsense. And they said, bro, it's about love. Obviously. This is Stromae with L'Enfer. 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 An old favorite. We're going to do a few of these over the next couple of streams. We're going to revisit our community favorites. Let's get a Stromae album in the community favorites. What do you think? What's our favorite? Papa Utai is on this one. Let's grab that. I'm adding it to the folder. What's up, Robin? If you're back in the chat, you can answer a question we're all very confused about. I'd really like to know whether you hear the next track, because it's grey. I don't know if I'm going to hear it. It is on UK Spotify. I don't know why it's grey. It might be because it's not available for you. We're also going to find out whether the slideshow function in OBS updates on the fly, or whether it will only update next time I open it. If you see Strome, let me know. Hey Doki, what's up? Yeah, that's my theory, generic. I've only got one other person in the jam. Other people are listening on Discord. Which you can do, by the way. If you're not listening to any music, stop it. And by stop it, I mean start listening to some music. That was Strome. Up next, Blood Cultures. No! It just skipped it. I wonder why. All the more reason to get off Spotify. Fuck Spotify. We're getting out of here. 2026 is the year that this community boycotts Spotify. They are anti-music, and they skipped Blood Cultures for no reason. This is Bounce House by Jelly Haha. If Blood Cultures was a super, I can't remember now. I think it might have been a super. Let me know, and you can have a different song. It was, James. I'm going to refund your, I'm going to put your snacky poo back in the... I'll put it back in the ledger for the time being. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder, Harvey. Yes, it is Chrissy Poo time. Here on Chris in the Morning, hosted by me, Christopher Bingham. 1-800-SnackyPoo.com if you'd like to support the stream. I got one eye on my emails for any stray snacky poos that come my way. Although I appreciate, obviously, you've all got Christmas presents to buy. It's going to be a extra special snacky poo this season.
Chris is my pokey. He's my pokey wokey.
Thank you. What are you getting me for Xmas? Asks Harvey. I don't know. Let me think about it. I'll get back to you in January. Coming up next, Maximum the Hormone, Infinity Frequencies, and Fuck Buttons. What a selection. What a selection. We got room for a couple more if anybody wants to. Soundtrack, what was it? I can't even remember. Soundtrack my sleep paralysis. That is the current vibe. Thank you so much. And I think we're going to throw another one in because that one, as funny as it was, maybe was a little bit of a dud. Thank you, Harvey, doing the Lord's work. Celebrating the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, this Christmas time. That's a Harvey Poo promise. This is Maximum the Hormone Yoshu Fukushu. And this was, I believe, requested by Generic. Thank you so much. I know enough about Maximum to know that this isn't how it's going to sound for much longer. I'm bracing myself. Oh! There it is! Fuck! In-fucking-credible. Not disappointing.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Wowzers. What a great choice. Thank you so much. I'm scared. I might never sleep again, frankly. Oh! So chunky. Incredible. Sarah Shrek tagged me in a post. Harvey Fry doing his job. Thank you so much. Reminding everybody that it is indeed Chrissy Poo time. And I'm stumbling over my words because I did not sleep.
I'm a flibbertigibbet.
I told you I was a flibbertigibbet.
Really wish I had. You should Google the lead singer on Google Images, the dirtiest, grungiest looking dude in a Playboy bunny suit at a fan meet. He seems amazing. This I gotta see. I'm gonna type singer, Maximum the Hormone, singer, bunny suit. Oh my god. I see the stage, I see the stage outfit. Incredible. They seem like fun guys. Oh! Incredible. But also kind of, this is like not, it's seesawing between like really nasty and thrashy and then like kind of hopeful. Like this kind of group vocal is almost giving me like MCR vibes. Anyone else? Ooh, we got another snacky in from Continue the Run. Thank you so much for the super chat. Empire of the Sun, high and low. Your wish is my command. Thank you so much. We're going to bump that right to the top of the list. After this, which is Infinity Frequencies with a faint signal. This was requested by Harvey, I think. Doing the Lord's work. That's going to work really nicely, actually. We're going to segue into the final section after fuck buttons. Thank you for all the requests today, and welcome back, Tom. Thank you. Are we ending on a high or a low? I think we might be ending on a high. I'm going to call the poll there. Thank you so much. Go ahead and drop your requests now for the third and final vibe of the evening. Keeping it short and sweet today, gang. We are ending on a high, so we're looking for whatever that means to you, whether it's big, whether it's orchestral, whether it's fast or anthemic or meaningful to you in some way, whether it's a actual classic like end credits song or, you know, epic finale scene in a movie. However you interpret that, we are ending on a high. Go ahead and drop your request in the chat. We got a snacky poo as well from James. Another one. Thank you so much. Stand Up by Couch. Assuming that's for the final vibe. Thank you so much. Drop your requests in the chat starting now. Don't be afraid to request more than one song. This is Chris in the Morning, and you're listening to High and Low. This is by Empire of the Sun, and it was super requested by Continue the Run. Thank you so much, and thank you for being a member of the channel. Generic, can we get clarification on this one? Every time we touch Electric Callboy, is it this remix? Let me know. And thank you for the super continue. I'd actually already queued that up, so let me know if you want another song. Thank you for supporting the stream. If you want to support the stream too, 1-800-snackipoo.com is your best bet. All the money goes to me rather than YouTube taking 50%, which is huge. I love YouTube and I love the opportunities they've given me, but 50% is too high. Head on over to 1-800-snackipoo.com if you want to support me directly. And Run, yeah, let me know if you want another song, because I'd already queued that up, and I'm an honest guy. I owe you one priority request. Maybe it's because the album isn't out yet. Maybe that was that. Maybe they only released the single in some territories? Still confused about that. I'm going to queue up one of my favorite final tracks, Sakura by Rosalia, from her previous album, Motomami, which is one of my favorites. I'm trying to think of other huge final tracks, big anthemic, you know, big fuck off tracks, you know? James! Woo! Bow. Super chatting again, burning through those snacky poos just like he said he would. That brings you down to 8, my friend. Magic by Mystery Skulls. I'm now right at the top of the list, thank you so much. That was High and Low by Empire of the Sun. Wonderful little track. A boppy little summer number. This is Sweet Love for Planet Earth. Fuck buttons. Sit back for this one, take a chill. Relax your body, it's 9 minutes long. We're gonna have plenty of time to stare into each other's eyes lovingly. During this one as we transition into our final vibe. I want to thank you guys for being here. We got 2 more streams like this scheduled for the rest of this year. That's next Sunday and then next Wednesday at more or less the regular time. I'm doing Sunday, we're going to start 1 hour later. Next Wednesday, we're going to start at the regular time. Both of those I anticipate being full 3 hours, maybe even longer. And the last one, of course, we'll do a lot of Christmas-themed stuff. I'll have some tinsel. Maybe I'll get a Santa hat. Maybe we'll share our favorite Christmas songs. So if you can only come to one, come to the Christmas special. But I would love to see you at both. That's this Sunday, next Wednesday. I'm not discounting the possibility that I get really, really bored and lonely between Christmas and New Year and end up doing like a surprise New Year's stream, but it is not scheduled. Don't count on it. If you're a fan of ambient, if you're a fan of noise, drone, unclassifiable shit, you will really love this album. It's a real favorite for me. It's my favorite of their albums. It's their first album. It's been a part of my collection for a very long time. This is Street Horsing with 3 R's. Don't know why it's called that. It's an instrumental album by a band called Fuck Buttons, and I absolutely love it. If you have 49 minutes and 41 seconds to spare this holiday season, maybe sit with your favorite drink and listen to the whole of this. I recommend it. It is a journey. Ah! So sorry, I wasn't in the text bit. This keyboard's gonna get me killed one day. Hey Stealth, what's up? It is ambient for now. It's building. This is like the perfect kind of noise album. It's so good. Shoving on 2 epic favorites of mine. Since I've been indulging in favorites all day, we're going to listen to Living as a Problem Because Everything Dies by Biffy Clyro and The Cage by Sonata Arctica. Ending on a high is the current vibe. Do go ahead and drop more requests if you feel like it. We've got room for 1 or 2 more. hell yeah. Robin, thank you so much. Sorry I missed that. Spending one of your hard-earned snacky poos to request outro by M83. What a good choice. I'm assuming would you like it right at the end of the playlist? Because I can do that for you. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you so much. Coming up shortly, Stand Up by Couch. We've got Mystery Skulls, Temper Trap, Electric Callboy, Rosalia, Biffy Clyro, Sonata Arctica, and M83. We do have room for one or two more that I can slip in there. If you have any other requests, let me know. Drop them in the chat. This is Chris in the Morning. Ooh. I'm going to noodle on your one. Generic, if you'll allow me. I'm going to noodle on it a little bit. And I'm going to grab my... we're going to go Block Party. But I want to grab... No, it's not Silent Alarms remixed. I'm going to grab my favorite from the Intimacy remixed album. If I can remember the title, that is. There we go. Intimacy remixed. Where is it? Halo. I think it was Halo. It's been a very long time, but you reminded me of that. I'm going to put it there, I think. Or maybe here. I'm going to rearrange a little bit. There we go. That looks like a good outro. And yes, thank you, Harvey, for reminding us. It is Chrissy Poo time. Stealth, you've got 6 snackies. You're holding on to six golden snacky poos. Delicious, inedible snacky poos. I think, if I'm looking at this correctly, Run, Sarah, and Harvey are all tied in the lead at the moment, holding on to 11. God, I could just sit and listen to this whole album. It's fading into the next track, and I'm not going to get the next track, and that hurts me, but I can't queue up the next track because then we just sit here for an extra hour and listen to the whole Fuck Buttons album. And I did not sleep. But yeah, everybody promised me that you're going to go listen to the whole of that album and maybe buy it on CD. Because it's great. It's really good. This is Couch. You're on Chris in the Morning. Chris! In the morning. This is nice. I don't think I know this song. Ooh. This is really good. Wow. That's going in the likes. Seeing a lot of love for this in the chat. I can't remember who requested it. Thank you, though. Annie Rowland. Annie's in the jam.
Annie, I'm a hawk.
Annie, I'm a hawk. Thank you, James. God, my nose is so itchy. Can a woman not sleuthily join the jam in 2025? No. If you want to be stealthy, you got to listen on Discord. Because I'm not looking at that. It's a new feature we're testing out, by the way. If you can run Discord at the same time as my stream, you can listen without a Spotify subscription. Because fuck them. We're moving off that platform starting in 2026. Chris in the Morning will no longer rely on Spotify. They are anti-music. They're anti-human. They're destroying art, and I'm sick of them, and I should have stopped using them a year ago, but I kept using them because of this show, and I'm done. We're finding new ways to do Chris in the Morning in 2026. Thank you. If you are listening in Discord, do give me feedback on how it is feeling to you, on the quality and whatever. I'm getting a lot of mixed feedback. I think for some people it's depends on their connection speed. I think Discord maybe throttles the quality if it thinks that you're on a bad connection. So some people are getting or like listening on a different device or whatever. Some people are getting really poor quality. Some people are getting perfect quality. Let me know. Ooh, this is Mystery Skulls feat Nile Rodgers and Brandy. Magic. Incredibly relaxitating. I'm so relaxitated. Oh, yeah. So relaxitated, says Annie. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow. I'm calling you on the phone. Annie, I didn't sleep. I'm sorry. I'm not coming to this pity party because I didn't sleep last night. I was up all night with reflux. And I'm still streaming. I ran out of Gaviscon, baby. I got no Rennies, no Gaviscon, no nothing. And that's a good reminder that I need to stock up before the birthday party of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ next week.
Chris is my pokey. He's my pokey wokey. Chris is my pokey. He's my pokey
Oh, that's
wokey.
brilliant.
Fantastic track. You got to get a move on Xmas shopping, says Annie. Annie, it's the 11th. Annie, I've already got most of my presents. I'm doing like one last trip into town tomorrow. I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna hit FOP. I'm gonna hit M&S. I'm gonna hit Muji. I'm gonna hit John Lewis maybe, if I'm feeling fancy. And then I'm going to come back and I'm not going into Central again until after Jesus' birthday. Would you like a metric ton of Gaviscon for me? Genuinely, yes, but not the bottled stuff, right? The liquid stuff goes crusty at the top. I'd love, like, the pills or whatever, the capsules. If you genuinely got me, like, 6 months worth of Gaviscon, that's a great Christmas present. Thank you. That was great. Mystery Skulls, thank you so much. This is Temper Trap. Sweet Disposition for Harvey. It's a song that I wrote about him and how I feel about him. I'm not joking. I'm not joking, Annie. I'm deadly serious. I love useful Christmas gifts. I'm always running out of anti-acid stuff like that, kitchen roll, and cleaning products. But nobody ever buys you cleaning products for Christmas. This Christmas, I just want like a 6-pack of like Sif. And genuinely, a lot of my socks have holes in. I'm coming up on a big like anniversary of a lot of socks that I bought several years ago, and they're all dying at once. Yeah, 100 toilet papers, please. This Christmas, all I want for Christmas this year is 100 bog rolls. Something good for cleaning my floor. A new mop head. Some of that fancy kosher salt. I'm running out of ketchup. Super glue. You never have super glue. You've never got super glue when you fucking need it, and then maybe you do, but it's all dried up and you can't use it. Sponges. Really good ones. Really nice sponges. Because I'm never in stock of these things.
I'm a flibbertigibbet.
Because I'm a flibbertigibbet.
I told you I was a flibbertigibbet.
I need a HDMI cable and an Ethernet cable for different ends of the house. I've got one too few Ethernet cables. And one of my HDMI's broke. I'm just a silly little guy whose life is falling apart.
I'm a flibbertigibbet.
I told you I was a flibbertigibbet.
Oh, I will be calling you, Annie. I was already planning on calling you. We got to figure out a time I can come visit you maybe for a couple of days. I'm going to come and sleep on your couch. And you have very little choice in the matter. That was The Temper Trap. What a classic track that I definitely wrote about Harvey. This is Electric Callboy. Every Time We Touch. Up next, Block Party, Biffy Clyro, Sonata Arctica, Rosalia, and M83. Non-stop back-to-back classics. Huge bangers here on Chris in the Morning. Don't go anywhere. 1-800-snackyboo.com if you do want to support the stream. I appreciate it. And I love all my members equally. I thought it was this. I thought it was going to be this. Ending on a high. Holy shit. Wow. I don't know Electric Callboy, so I wasn't seeing that coming. Fuck yeah. Annie, do you like my little guys? Do you like all my little guys? I've got a loading guy as well. There are currently 4 Chris in the Morning mascots in need of names. This is the loading screen. He's cute, right? Oh no. All the animations are playing. We got a super in from Annie herself. Thank you so much. Where's the button? Blast doors, the everything. Lads. Thank you. That was such a good gig. I've been telling people about that gig for weeks. Seeing this album in its entirety with bonus tracks live in Brighton with my main man Annie. So much fun. I'm going to bump that up to the top of the list. Shuffling the order a little bit. Up next, Everything, then Block Party, then Biffy Clyro. If you're following along on other apps. Remember, only a hardcore pervert listens to this stream with no music. We don't approve. It sounds like I'm joking, but I'm really not. It's disgraceful behavior. President Heartbeat. It's my favorite. So glad I got to see them perform that live for the first time. This is Blast Doors. Wait, I'm going to try and time it. I have an idea. No, not quite. I'll get there. We'll get there. It was an experiment. And it failed.
I'm a flibbertigibbet. Gibbet.
I do like this. Has got some of my favorite lyrics on this album. Shoot a starving porno for the yuppies in a circle. Of a day wasted. Oh, time wasted. I always thought it was day wasted. Sometimes that falsetto is a bit difficult to decipher. He is a time waster. Wasting my time. Ooh, ooh. Skibby-doo. Skibby-doo. Scrub-a-day. Oh man, I literally just discovered that there's a window where I can see only the super chats as a little feed. That would have been, gosh, that would have been really helpful for the last 2 years. Unless they recently added it.
I'm a flibbertigibbet. Gibbet.
I don't think they did.
I told you I was a flibbertigibbet. Gibbet.
This is Halo remix. We have banned dub. Apologies from Intimacy remixed by Block Party. It's one of my favorites. It's just huge. It makes it so anthemic. It's gorgeous. I've always loved this remix. I love it more than the original. Oh no, Robin, no, it's a thing on my end. It's a thing that's on the there is a tab that only I can see called Viewer Activity, which seems to just show the like celebrations and super chats, which is actually really useful. I always have it on analytics. I'm not going to dignify that with a response, Harvey. Oh man, you know what I'm looking forward to? This Saturday? Ah! This Saturday, I'm gonna paint my little guy. I'm gonna paint my second little guy that I made on stream during Pledge Week. I don't know what he's gonna look like yet. I'm excited. Currently, he looks like like if Kermit the Frog was like shaved and on a sex offenders register. But maybe he'll end up looking nice. He won't. Ooh. Oh. Sorry, gang. Are you there? Ha. Ah. If this one chilled you out, the next one's gonna stress you out. Just, you've been warned. If you don't know it, it comes in with a bang. Wonderful remix. That was Halo We Have Band dub from Intimacy, remixed by Block Party. And this is Biffy Clyro. Brace yourself. I remember when this came out. Oh my god. This was the coolest shit ever. For like 2 weeks. And then we all got over it. But it is hard to deny how epic it is. I'm not going to be in sync. Why am I even trying? I could just nod my head at completely random times. That's me on the vocals. That little bass line is so good. Be-dee-doo-doo. Ja! How's everybody doing? We got 3 more tracks here on Chris in the Morning, sending us out with a bang. Sonata Arctica, M83, and Rosalia. I hope your week's going well. I hope you've got some wonderful plans for the weekend. I hope your Christmas period is going well so far, and you're on top of all your Christmas shopping. I know I am, and I know Annie isn't. So there's the spectrum. Where do you fall? And he says, I'm going to cook a struggle pasta meal and go to bed early. Hey, that sounds nice. That sounds very nice. Living is a problem because everything dies. This is The Cage. Crank this one up a bit. It's The Cage, my favorite Sonata Arctica song. Some of their best work. Oh! Fuck! Oh! You're going to a vegan Thanksgiving party tomorrow and have committed to baking, says Annie. Thanksgiving was a while ago. I guess we're still... No, we're closer to Christmas than we are to Thanksgiving now. Just got a gambling ad, says Harvey. Ooh, I thought I'd turn those off. I'm going to turn off ads for the next 10 minutes. As punishment. Take that, YouTube. You don't get to earn any money. The dream is alive, damn it! The dream is alive. God, it makes me want to... It makes me want to, like, Naruto run 100 miles. Oh! Congratulations on the real job, Annie. Of course, you're in my cult, so there's a tithe. There is a tithe that you need to be aware of. And it's Chrissy Poo time. Oh! Fuck! Bow.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Chris is my pokey.
Incredible fucking solo. And it goes on! Ending on a high indeed. Yes, the tithe can be paid. I will accept Gaviscon capsules and V-Bucks. It's our own special kind of money laundering. There it is, key change, baby. You didn't think they'd do one, but they did. They squeeze it in the last 20 seconds. Oh yeah, you're right, Harvey. I can't remember about the man cake, but you also gifted me the little Tyler, so yeah, have a snacky poo, thank you. I have seen the Lego Ninjago. You're acting like it's not the first thing I did this morning was update Fortnite. I've already done half the milestones. This is Sakura. I'm gonna shut up. Oh yes. This has been Chris in the Morning. Thank you for joining me on this extra special Thursday broadcast. We're going to be back on Sunday at 5 p.m. UK time, and then Wednesday next week, usual time, 4 p.m. And they are the last two official Chris in the Morning streams of 2025 before Christmas. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then we're going to be back on, I want to say, the 14th of January. Yes, 14th of January will be the first, currently this scheduled as the first Chris in the Morning of the new year. Expect more animations, more games, more exploring different genres, loads of great stuff coming in 2026. I've also got a new video out tomorrow on my other channel, my film essay channel. It's a doozy. It's a nice short one, but it's a doozy of a topic. I hope you'll check it out. If you see it cross your YouTube page, maybe give it a click, watch the whole thing, leave a comment, All of that really, really helps. Thank you. One last reminder from Harvey. Yes, it is indeed Chrissy Boo time. When this track ends, so will the stream. This is Outro by M83 from their breakthrough masterpiece, Hurry Up, We're Dreaming. Doing their French ambient thing like nobody else does. Hang on a second, are M83 another French duo? Initially a duo, says Wikipedia. They're everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. French electronic duos. It's like becoming a core truth of all music. It's absolutely huge. Thank you for this one. Great choice. I need to listen to this album again. It's been a while. Damn. Maybe that's what I'm going to do in that no man's land that I love so much between Christmas and New Year's. I'm going to sit, I'm going to read a book. I'm going to listen to like 10 of my favorite records. And of course, I'm going to play a lot of Lego Fortnite. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be back on Sunday. Watch out for the new video tomorrow and another one next week. I got a bunch of stuff coming out and 2026 is going to be fabulous. Thank you, everybody. Wherever you are, whatever time it is, I hope you're having a good one. Mwah.